Hi guy, welcome to B&B Spoilers and News channel. Today we will talk about CBS, The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers here, and we've got some fun treats that will likely need some popcorn and comfort food, depending on who are cheering. Things are starting to heat up between Steffy Forrester and John Finnegan Tanner Novlin, and Liam Spencer has had enough. So after absorbing more than his fair share of judgment and verbal abuse from the upset puppy, Finn is going to stand up for himself and return it. Maybe chocolate-covered popcorn would be the best for this, because it's kind of a party. Either way, these aren't the only interesting times we'll have, and that's where this comfort food could come in handy. Carter Walton expected to surprise Zoe Buckingham considerably, but maybe he's the one surprised. Since Sunday Forrester's return, things between him and Zoe seem to be starting, which in turn will spark an honest conversation about their future between Carter and Zoe. Relationship status: it's complicated. Carter expected her surprise to wow Zoe and the two would start their new life together. It can still happen, but CBS, The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers expects Zoe to hesitate, and it will lead to them being hard-hearted. Zoe is a nice person, so she won't be cruel, but it's not possible to ignore the sparks between her and Zende since returning to Los Angeles. It won't be easy for us either, especially since Carter is a good guy, but Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester's new generation has to start somewhere. Bad upset puppy man. There's no denying that Liam has reason to be suspicious of Finn, but he's done everything he can to protect his own backyard, and Finn will eventually have enough. While we would expect Finn to be a lot more polite and kind than Liam, there's no doubt that he's going to give upset puppy a run for its money. It's an upcoming showdown, but CBS, The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers doesn't expect this to be more than an argument, as it should be an epic showdown. One thing is for sure, Scott Clifton has done a tremendous job showing this side of Liam, and we look forward to what's to come. The Young and the Restless Year spoilers teases that an upcoming gala will be an unforgettable night for Elena Dawson, Brittany Sarpy, and not in a good way. Year fans know that Elena gave in to temptation and slept with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, in the clinic, which means that secret is a time bomb. Elena has definitely struggled with the guilt, so Devin can tell something is wrong. However, Elena has been clear about her insecurities of Amanda Sinclair, Michelle Morgan, which actually played a huge role in the perfect cheat storm that unfolded. Devin is unaware of Elena's betrayal, but realizes that she was concerned that he would develop feelings for Hillary Curtis Hamilton's Michelle Morgan twin. Elena also avoided Devin as much as possible for long hours at the clinic. With all of that in mind, Devin will decide what Elena really needs is a break and a chance to be worshipped. Luckily, Devin receives the Businessman of the Year award, meaning there will be a special gala at the Grand Phoenix in his honor. Devin hopes to give Elena a fun night out where they get all dressed up and relax. Of course, Elena will be anything but relaxed because of the secret she keeps. The Young and the Restless spoilers say that Elena's guilt will get worse and worse overnight. At some point, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will kickstart the big reveal we've all been waiting for. Year fans knew it would be important when Nick stopped by the clinic that fateful night. Nick seemed to know exactly what had happened between Nate and Elena, but maybe he wasn't as sure as he looked. Either way, Nick will mention something that troubles Devin during a conversation at the gala. Devin will receive updates on how Nick saw Elena and Nate at the clinic quite late, right after treating an overdosed young man. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Devin will file this information deep in her mind. Once Devin accepts his grand prize, he'll be eager to tell Elena about the patient Nick mentioned. Devin will think maybe that's what weighs on Elena. After Elena explains the whole situation to Jared Michael McClane, Devin will be more confused than ever. Jared is someone Devin cares about and wants to help, so he won't understand why Elena felt the need to keep secrets. As Elena gets more and more emotional, Devin will continue to ask questions. We'll see Devin do her best to piece together what's wrong. Devin might guess that Jared is in bad shape, or that Elena made a huge mistake at work that made Jared's problems worse. Devin will have all kinds of scenarios running through his mind because he will be determined to figure this out. He would hate to see Elena suffer so much. As Devin pushes Elena to be honest with him, Elena decides that she can't take it anymore. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Elena will run to the sequel they prepared for earlier. Naturally, Devin will follow along and find out that Elena is in a deeply emotional state. Devin will be stuck on the idea that this involves Jared, so he will try to comfort Elena and help her. Finally, Elena's emotions will explode. She will begin to stutter through tears over the loss of control as Devin slowly begins to take in. Elena will eventually tell Devin that she is so sorry and confess that she slept with Nate. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Devin is sure to have a strong reaction, so Elena and Nate better get ready for the flashback. As more year news arrives, we'll keep you updated. At Forrester, Thomas introduced Hope to several models to review. Hope said Thomas's interest was sparked by Zenday's return to town. Thomas admitted that Hope was more comfortable working with Zenday, but Thomas insisted he liked the Hope for the future line more. Thomas tried to get Liam's support, but Liam sat on the couch, staring at the floor, unaware of what was going on around him. Liam said he couldn't give Finn a pass because the doctor was still inserting himself into Steffi's life, and therefore also into Liam's daughter's life. Thomas wondered how Finn was interfering in Kelly's life, since Kelly always seemed to be with Liam and Hope. Liam struggled to define exactly what was bothering him, but he commented that when Steffi returned home, Finn would still be there. Amelia phoned Liam to tell him that she had taken Kelly to Steffi's. Liam was surprised Steffi was home, and he also learned that Finn was with Steffi. When Liam hung up, he was furious that Finn was spending time with Kelly and that Finn hadn't said a word to him. Who does this guy think he is? Liam fumed. Hope agreed that Finn should have given Liam a warning, but Hope reminded Liam of the positive. Steffi had made a success of her time in rehab and was reunited with her daughter. An angry Liam continued to complain about Finn as he stormed out of the office and slammed the door behind him. Thomas later tried to talk to Hope again in order to work on the Hope for the future line. He spoke for several moments before realizing that Hope was not listening. He soon realized that Hope was thinking of Liam, Steffi and Finn. Surprisingly, Thomas sided with Liam. He said he understood why Liam might be concerned about Steffi bringing another man into Kelly's life. Hope commented that Finn was gentle on the eyes and seemed like a good catch, and not just because he was a doctor. I really think Steffi found a winner here, and I just wish Liam could see that too, she sighed. At the cliff, Finn helped Steffi settle in with his home. Steffi proclaimed how happy she was to be back home and thanked Finn for helping make her return possible. Steffi was overjoyed to smother her little girl with hugs and kisses. Finn told Steffi to visit the nursery. Steffi left excitedly. While Steffy was gone, Finn looked at the photo of Liam and Steffy on the wall. Steffy returned and thanked Finn for helping reunite her with his daughter. Every day when I was in rehab, that's all I could think of. Just being at home with my little girl, Steffy said. Steffy explained that Kelly was the motivation behind his desire to be healthy. Steffy would check on Kelly every few minutes, hoping the child would wake up so Steffy could hold her. Steffy reflects on the tumultuous few months she had endured. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe.